So hiya folks, thought it was about time I did a garden update. Obviously this gold washing foliage has been at it all the last few days, you know what I mean. But I've had a bit of a Yacon surprise. I've pulled one at Yacon's and had a look at that, which is great. And there's a bit of a tour around on what's going on and a look at my grapes. So I'll not waste your time and we'll get on with it. Nice to be nice. So guys, I thought it was time for a bit of an update. As you can see, leaves are starting to turn. I've been a bit slack on garden. I had the fever, but the gold panning season's coming to an end in the next couple of weeks, so I thought I'd abuse it while I had the chance. But raspberries, I've got to cut all last year's canes out, keep this year's canes for next year's fruit. These were an absolute bumper crop this year. In fact, so much so that we didn't even use them all, which is unusual for us, because if we don't eat it, it usually gets jammed. These beds have done well. Still got a lettuce in here, not bolted because it's nice and shady, which is a good thing. My strawberries did what I wanted them to do and spread out, so what I'm going to have to do is just pull the new ones out and set them where I want them. The habitual car and bus. But we're going to do alright out of this. That's that pear tree. I don't know whether that's going to stay. I think it's got fire blight. This bed's gone wild. Somebody sneaked some flowers in. The apple tree will do alright though. That'll be alright for training. And these are goji berries. Now, I think I need another plant, because they all flowered but there's no fruit. As you can see, there's some flower on there. There's a flower there, but I'm thinking it needs another plant to cross, because these are all cuttings off one plant. And they've got extremely strange growing. They sort of grow in all directions. That's my little nut tree. That's the little nutter. Oh, that's the wife. She wants the automatic gate opening. These are Yacon's. I don't know when I'm supposed to harvest these, but Jay gave me some advice and said have a dig round at bottom, whichever, and I'll show you in a sec. Seeds, I wonder if they'll, what they like from seed. Might try that. I had a dig around this one. I'll cover it back up, but I'll show you. Oh, it's like digging for gold. You can see that. So we have got something. It's just one plant. I didn't dug round them all. I might actually pull one and try it. In fact, yes, that's what I'll do, and I'll show you. Bear with me here. So, Yacon. I'm impressed. I'll have to try one now. I'm going to have a go at that one. And look, see what I've got to say for next year for planting. I'm going to leap rest until they die back, I think. Whether they can grow more, because they're in good condition. I don't know whether I mentioned that, but this morning we had 4 centigrade. So it was rather cool. And these are potatoes. Got one started, rest just didn't fire, so I was hoping for some for Christmas. I'll leave them, see what happens. This is that little bed I planted up with. There's a row of turnips, a row of beets, which I've thinned some of these out. They could do with a bit more. I've thinned some of these out, but again they could do with a bit more. Load of radishes. which, oh yummy. There were some other salad seeds what I planted. That's a mixed salad, and there were some other salad seeds what I planted some Alden, so they aren't fired. The grapevine went down again. I did tie it up, but it just come down with a storm, so a bit of a pain in the bum, but got to pick them. There's quite a few on there. Some are getting a bit dry in some places on that end, I think due to the stem being at a strange angle. Tomatoes were super successful this year. We've eaten loads, we've given loads away. We did make some soup. I could do with some more. I'm going to take all the leaves off these like Dale did, and hopefully they'll ripen up. This pepper is a mystery pepper. It was on offer, but there was no name. So we'll see what we've got with that. Basil for seeds. Habaneros. There's 2 peppers on, 2 plants and 2 peppers. Hundreds and hundreds of flowers. But just 2 peppers and then it ripe, which has surprised me really, because it was really hot this year. So we'll have a look. I might actually attempt bringing one of them in, or both for them, and see what happens. I don't know yet. Pumpkins. We've got 5, there were 5 on it. We've had eaten one herself. I gave one to my mate Prospector Mario. He's a chef as well, trained as a chef. He likes his pumpkins too. Quite excited about this as well. It's Yacon. This is a sweet potato. Don't know what I'm going to get. Tempted to take some cuttings off it. Don't know yet. I think I probably will do that as well. But as I say, don't know what I'm going to get. So there's still things to harvest. We've eaten well out of garden this year. Normal stuff salad. My cucumbers were particularly rubbish this year. Last year they were super, like this year rubbish. But there you go. This is that little sour cherry tree. Hopefully I'll get some cherries off that next year. Red sorrel. Alpine strawberries. Still producing. These are wild ones that just grow around garden. They're everywhere. But they are very nice. This bed here were quite successful. That's a chokeberry at back. And I just put these zinnias in front. And there was some marigolds. Just to sort of give it a start. Lobelia underneath. But they did really well. I didn't think I'd put enough in, and after I looked, nah, looks like I put plenty in. But I've got all this stuff to trim back and shred and round front as well. Let's get a look round there. And you've had the complete tour. Welcome to the jungle. Yeah, I've got to cut all this back and shred it. And over the weekend we're going into the woods to collect some bark chippings in a place. I'm only well, I'm not only going for the bark chippings due to the fact that there's another little stream in there what I'm going to go and test. And that's about it really. It's nice to be nice. So Yacon, I've peeled it. It's quite sweet, but it's not major sweet. Maybe it's a little bit early. So I've left others in, but definitely palatable. Excuse me talking with my mouth full.